Tonight, an unusual traffic accident tops our newscast. In a Laveen community where riding horses on the street is common, riders are mourning a beloved horse after she was hit by a car and had to be euthanized. Welcome to 12 News at 10. I'm Troy Hayden. A woman was riding her horse home last night near 35th Avenue in Dobbins when the crash happened. This is a story you'll only see on 12 News. Gabriela Becerra spoke with the horse rider's friends about what the loss means for the Laveen community.
The crash happened on this dark stretch of road with really no street lights around. Laveen is a community where horseback riders often share the roadway with drivers. And because of that, advocates want to see better protections for everyone involved.
Allie was our pride and joy. She was a horse that was always faithful.
Allie, an 18-year-old Tennessee Walker, was a horse that was loved by many, especially this group called the Southwest Steppas.
Never replace Allie.
Yes.
Yeah. She was one of our members. She was.
Yes.
She was a baby.
Our family.
She was patient, teaching new riders the way of the trails.
It didn't matter if you was a child, the old, the young, or whatever. You can just come out and get on Allie and ride.
Allie was often seen at events around town with the Southwest Steppas and more recently made an appearance at the Arizona Black Rodeo.
She had her hair done.
Yes.
Allie tragically died after being hit by a car last Saturday night. According to the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, the driver allegedly told deputies he was driving the speed limit and attempted to brake but didn't see the horse until about 20 feet away. The horse's injuries were severe, and at the owner's request, deputies humanely euthanized her to stop her suffering.
She did lose her baby, her horse, Allie.
The sheriff's office confirms the rider was wearing reflective gear at the time of the crash. Friends tell me she was on her way home, less than a mile away when the accident happened. She allegedly told deputies she was riding in the road since there wasn't a sidewalk or dirt path.
Arizona, full of riders. We need to put that in considerations just like we do the bicycle lane.
With Laveen being a horseback riding community, this group wants to see safety improvements made to roadways, including more lights and reflective caution signs.
One thing I would like to see is a place where they can do that safely. You look down, we need more lights. We need this road opened up a little bit to make a safe sidewalk.
They know these changes won't bring Allie back, but they hope her death leads to better protections for horses and their riders.
She will always be remembered, and there's of course there's no horse that's going to be able to replace her, but we will continue to build.
The rider later went to the hospital for injuries associated with this crash. The driver, we're told, was cited for failure to control speed. In Laveen, Gabriela Becerra, 12 News.
Gabby, thank you. Police tonight are looking for a person who shot a teenager in Mesa this afternoon. It happened in a parking lot of an apartment near Main and Gilbert. The 16-year-old victim called 911 himself about 3 p.m. saying he'd been shot. When crews arrived, the shooter was gone. The teen said he didn't know who shot him. That teen now in the hospital. The extent of his injuries unclear. A crash in Glendale closes both the northbound and southbound off-ramp to the Loop 101 at Maryland Avenue. The Arizona Department of Public Safety said the crash happened on Maryland, so it's not clear how many people were hurt or the extent of their injuries, and there's no word on when those off-ramps will be reopened. Huge backup on the US 60 in Mesa, where the eastbound lanes are closed at Mesa Drive. Look at this backup after multiple cars were involved in a crash. We're still waiting to learn how many people were hurt here and the extent of those injuries. But if you are headed that way, make sure you are aware of this big backup on the US 60. A man is accused of setting fire to a Lake Havasu City church early this morning. Fire started about 1:30 at the Calvary Baptist Church's Sweetwater campus. And when officers got there, they found signs that somebody had broken in. Police then tracked down 49-year-old Keith Gensamer using security footage here. They arrested him inside his trailer, which was a couple miles south of the city. Officers say nobody was hurt, and they're continuing to investigate what happened or what the motive may be for this church fire. Well, it was a gorgeous day today. Let's bring in meteorologist Chris Dunn. I tell you what, if you could bottle a day, this would be a perfect day to do it, Chris. It's lovely out there.
Pretty much the whole weekend. Temperatures in the mid-70s, plenty of sunshine. A little bit on the cool side out there. Cooling off to 59 right now with calm winds. That part has not changed. We've had some chilly mornings. And tomorrow morning is no exception. 20 in Flagstaff, 32 in Kingman, 41 Casa Grande, only 10 tomorrow morning in Window Rock. In fact, tomorrow night, Monday night into Tuesday morning. So cold in central Mojave County, there's a freeze watch. Temperatures down to the 28-degree range for the first time this year. So that includes Kingman and Dolan Springs, not Lake Havasu City. Now, as far as tonight's weather system, it's mainly up in Colorado. We're just kind of catching the tail end of it, moving through the Four Corners. There may be a few brief snow showers here and there. The Chusca Mountains may pick up a couple of inches of snow in far northeastern Arizona. But really, the main effect of this is cooler air moving in, so that's going to keep us on the cool side. The next system, well, we have some important changes coming up in the forecast on that. For your Monday in Phoenix, 53 in the morning, up to 71 tomorrow afternoon. We'll cover that secondary system and what it means for your week ahead coming up in just a few. Troy?
All right, Chris, we'll see you then. Some Valley Police officers this morning made sure local kids had some extra holiday fun over the long weekend. The Glendale chapter of the Fraternal Order of Police hosting their annual Cops and Kids Christmas program at the Dave & Buster's out at Westgate. Dozens of at-risk children met with officers. They got holiday gifts and played all the video games they could play.
We're human beings and we care about the community and we care about families, and so we also want to find opportunities to really do things, you know, that are more positive.
So this year, 105 at-risk kids attended, and that doubles the program's usual outreach from previous years. We are starting the spotlight tonight on a Valley woman who found success at a very early age and is now giving back. As 12 News journalist Tricia Hendricks explains, she not only worked her way up to a very top spot within a Valley restaurant chain, but her journey is now coming full circle.
My current title is the Vice President of Restaurant Operations for Some Burros and Isabel Zamora.
Daniela Valenzuela's successful career is one she says stemmed from inspiration she got during a 5th grade field trip to Junior Achievement of Arizona.
We learned how to balance a checkbook and actually get rewarded for things in the classroom.
Daniela took part in a program designed for students that combines classroom learning with this student-sized simulated town experience.
Little did you know then it would really help mold who you've become today. Yes, it has. When we were here in JA BizTown, we were able to learn exactly, okay, we're clocking in. We're getting serious. We gotta hit deadlines.
When she was 15, she got a job at the popular Valley Mexican restaurant chain Some Burros.
I was a manager, general manager, and as I grew, so did Some Burros.
Daniela credits her time at JA for giving her a solid foundation.
That hunger to do more.
Daniela eventually became the store manager, then district manager, and now she's VP of Restaurant Operations.
I love working hard and earning something.
It's stories like Daniela's that are thrilling to the team at JA.
To get Daniela back in here as one of our valued partners in JA BizTown with Some Burros and hear her story, that just drives our mission home for us.
Now at 35, Daniela has been with Some Burros for 19 years. When she first started, they only had 3 locations. Now they have nearly 20.
Whether you're a student or a worker or just like a mother or any role that you have, if you put in the hard work, you'll see the reward come out.
Get this, her career with Some Burros has now come full circle. The restaurant just opened a store in JA BizTown, all to teach future leaders about their business. A motto Daniela's come to live by.
Work hard, play hard. Yeah, exactly.
Tricia Hendricks, 12 News.
Who processed payroll?
Now, the programs there at JA BizTown are building a pipeline of future leaders, highlighting the need for more financial literacy programs and resources for our young people.